I stay.
All right, time for your Everyday Dish. It's a musical. The Denver Center's president wasn't sure was suited for the Mile High City's audience, but now the Tony Award-winning Spring Awakening is making its way right here to Denver.
You know, it's nice that Denver gets all these great plays and things
Absolutely.
coming in. Of course, Chris Parente, who else, has all the dish on it and everything else. You got a lot to talk about.
We do, dear heart. Now, you know I was so torn tonight because the Nuggets are playing tonight, and you know me. Nuggets, Broadway show, Nuggets, Broadway show. It was a tough call, Frazier. It was a tough call. But I figure I could watch a baseball game anytime. So I am here tonight, my friends. I am here for the big opening. Spring Awakening, an amazing show. You mentioned the controversy. We'll talk about that a bit later. It opens tonight here at the Buell, runs through the 13th. It won 8 Tony Awards, people. Some amazing, amazing music and a great story and a special treat. Guess what? A local girl starring in the show, and she's right there. I'm going to talk to her in a couple minutes. So we'll also let you know how you can get great seats to this show for $25. That's in about 2 minutes from now. But first, anytime you talk about legends of Broadway, you have to first talk about the incomparable, the one, the only. He's often called the Julie Andrews of TMZ. Mr. Mike Walters out there in Los Angeles. How are you today, Julie?
Oh, good. You know, just here practicing my next step here for the next TMZ broadcast. But anyways, I really loved you guys tonight. I appreciate you for coming out, and thank you very much for coming.
Hey, I'm serious. I think TMZ, the musical, we're talking a smash, brother. It'd be a smash.
I can sing. You guys know that. I got a voice.
I know you can.
I
You're a
obviously
triple
have
threat.
the body. I obviously have the body for tights too, so I got it all.
Let's get straight to it, Walters. What do you got for us? Everybody's talking about Tiger Woods. Has this thing been put to bed? Is it done and over?
Well, no, I think that he obviously dodged a bullet criminally, Chris, and, you know, he's not going to be charged for DUI, whether he was or not. No domestic violence with his wife. But I think that the other girl, or girls now, according to Us Weekly, you know, look, I think that he kind of opened the can of whether or not he cheated on his wife or not. And I don't think that part of the story is over. I think that it's going to continue, and whether or not any of that stuff's true or whether it's not, it doesn't matter. It's still out there in the open, and that's going to do quite some damage to his personal life, to his professional life, and everything. You know, I think that, like I said, National Enquirer, Us Weekly, people are all coming out with stories now about other women. I just think that this thing isn't over yet.
Have any of these women approached you guys yet? You think we're going to hear stories in the tabloids from these women in the weeks to come?
You know, look, I got to say, yes and no. I mean, look, I know of some of these people. The problem is when you pay somebody for an interview, and a lot of people in the news know this, when you pay someone for an interview, sometimes the story changes. And, you know, if you buy a photo, you can't change the photograph. If you pay somebody to tell you what happened, they're going to change their story, even if just a little bit, to make it better. So I'm a little weary about people selling their stories about what they did with Tiger Woods. That's why you don't see a lot of that on TMZ. Now, there was some stuff on Us Weekly. This woman has photos, voicemails from Tiger Woods, texts from Tiger Woods. That kind of puts it into a different ballpark. But like you said, I don't think that this is the end of that. And yes, I think that more people will come forward. I have heard there's several more that are considering talking to the press about them and Tiger Woods. So
it ain't over yet, my friend. Hey, we're short on time. I want folks to go to your website to read the story about Mini-Me, Vern Troyer, Mini-Me defending himself.
I'll do it quick.
Cracks me up every time.
I'll do it quick. Mini-Me. Don't meet somebody at the Playboy Mansion and think that they're your girlfriend, and then think if you pay them and pay all their bills that they're there just to see you and have fun with you and date you, because really they're probably not, and you're Mini-Me, and that's the problem. So just please, Mini-Me, next time, meet girls somewhere else, not the Playboy Mansion. Thank you. You got it.
Get it together, Mini-Me, for heaven's sake. All right, Walters, close us out. Big Broadway finish. Go ahead, sing Big Broadway finish for me. Go.
All right. Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Tiger Woods! Tiger Woods swinging. There you go.
Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll look for you at the Aurora Playhouse next week. Yeah. All right, Walters, you're a good man.
Hey, guys. All right.
TMZ.com, my favorite website. Check their website for all kinds of updates. I do that every day. Now, we mentioned Broadway for good reason. Spring Awakening opening tonight here at the Buell. As I mentioned, I am so fortunate to have one of the diva grandes from the show, the incomparable Angela Reed, joining me now live before curtain tonight. How are you, my dear?
I'm really well, thank you.
I have to say, you're stunningly beautiful and so talented.
Thank you. You don't know that I'm talented, but thanks.
I'm going to find out tonight. I can read it on you. And you're a local girl, yes?
Yeah. I grew up in Parker, and I went to Ponderosa High School and CU in Boulder, and worked at the Denver Center and the Colorado Shakespeare Festival, and I've never worked at the Buell, so I'm looking forward to it.
And your mom and dad are, of course, going to be here, yes?
Yeah, with 18 of their closest friends on Saturday.
Now, let's talk quickly about the show, because we mentioned earlier there was some controversy about it. It's won a bunch of awards, but when we hear, like, 19th century Germany, yawn, but this is not a yawner. It's pretty edgy.
Yeah, it is edgy. It was banned when it was written in 1891 in Germany. It deals with a lot of issues that kids are dealing with today, even. That's why it's important to come and see it. Kids coming of age, questions that they're asking their parents, and the parents aren't really willing to tell them the correct answers, and they end up getting into lots of scary situations.
What about the music? I've listened to the music, and it's not 19th century German music, not by a long shot.
The idea is that when we're working on scenes, we are in the play. We are in 19th century Germany. When we're singing, we are who we are today, 2009. And it has a very indie rock feel to it, and the music's fantastic. Written by Duncan Sheik, if you know of his music. It's wonderful, and the lyrics by Stephen Sater. Yeah, it has a pretty rockin' feel to it.
Now, we are telling folks, too, if they want to get up close and personal, they can score tickets to this show, which runs through the 13th, for $25. What's the deal?
There are about 25 seats on stage. Most of us cast members sit on stage for most of the show, and audience members can buy tickets for those seats. There are about 25 seats, I think, something like that, and they go for $25. And I think you can find about them online and at the box office.
You get to sit right on stage?
Yeah.
You mean I could be on stage at the Buell Theater for only $25? Could I actually jump in and join the show?
You could, but you'd probably be dragged off, and it would be very humiliating for you.
Security!
Please do it when I'm there, please.
Hey, break a leg tonight.
Thank
So
you.
thrilled to have you here in Denver, and I can't wait to see you tonight.
Thanks. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you. Angela Reed. Go ahead, clap for her. We have a little posse. Angela Reed, thank you so much, my dear. All right, now I want to talk about one final thing as Angela gets ready for the show tonight, 8 o'clock, and that is a different show from, of course, Broadway to Hollywood. You sure have heard about the new Disney flick, The Princess and the Frog. This movie is getting a lot of buzz, going to be one of the biggest Disney films in years. Of course, it's groundbreaking because it is the first African-American Disney princess. The story is supposed to be amazing, so is the music, and here's the deal, my friends. We're giving away free movie passes to an advance screening of The Princess and the Frog. You can win tickets, 2 tickets, to see the show this Saturday at 10 a.m., which is a week before it opens. Hello, sneak peek, my friends. All you have to do is text the word everyday and your zip code to 43549. That's every day and your zip code to 43549, and you can get tickets to see The Princess and the Frog. And trust me, my friends, I can relate to this movie because I have kissed a whole lot of frogs in my life, people. It's true.
Carol?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking
Well,
about
we're
movies. You know, I
talking-
said the Christmas Carol, Jim Carrey. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm taking my kids to see it this weekend.
Yeah.
Are you even listening to what
Yes,
I'm saying here?
yes, The Princess
Kinda.
and the Frog. We heard.
Jeez.
Hey, as a matter of fact, do me a favor. Stay right there because we want to come back out to you and pick your brain about other things going on in town. Don't go anywhere.
Say it again.
Stay
I
right
lost you.
there. Oh, he dropped everything.
Oh, we're coming back
Yeah,
too.
don't
All
worry
right.
about it. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back. We're going to rejoin Chris. He's got some great ideas for things to do in town.
Absolutely.
Still have a kick in my step.